Ok, bora lá. Vamos agora no poder. Ainda não é agora, mas estamos a ir para o terceiro andar. É. Um dia chegamos lá. Um dia. Falhei tudo. Ok, o cão subiu o nível. Eu... Ok.
As you desire.
Também já subi de nível? Não, não subi não. Então vamos cá ver. Mais força, constituição e um pouco de willpower. Ok. Realmente o cão é bacana, mas o cão não é muito útil porque eu tenho poucas habilidades e tal. O que é uma pena. Se eu tivesse uma habilidade. Se tivesse uma árvore de habilidades melhor, seria mais útil. Templars and warriors are warriors that exist to monitor mages and hunt down those that rogue from.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Banho, bora lá.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
É, não gostas de Darkspawn? Errou!
So I shall. Delight.
Vrá! Vrá! Vrá!
And so I shall.
Ok, vais morrer, vai. Morre, desgraça. Agora falta este alfa aqui. Ah, o Marco está quase a morrer. Opa, opa, opa! Opa! Oi, calma aí, Toby. Que eu tenho aqui uma coisa para ti. Isto dá-te o quê? Dá-te mais dano contra bestas?
Delighted.
Ah, eu podia ter libertado os cães. Liberto os cães. Mas me ajudavam na batalha. Pois, mas eu não pensei nisso. Será que eles me seguem? Duvido. É, eu só sabia o meu para ajudar aqui na batalha. Agora ficam ali.
All right. Delighted. What's this? As you desire.
Calma, tu és um mago, é da burro, meu. Quer dizer, tu ficas aí no meio, tu estás a esperar do quê? Para a porrada, né? Ah, ok. Então venham. Bora, vem, vem, vem.
And
Vem
so
pá,
I
vem pá.
shall.
Go. Oi,
Of course.
tenho veneno. Eu vou ter que utilizar isto no orc.
As you
Basicamente,
desire.
nós vamos ter um boss final aqui na torre. Que é o nosso primeiro boss. Pá, momento já 26 aqui, pá. É já. Eu vou meter lábia. E... Ah, tenho que estar nível 9. Que bosta, meu. Eu vou meter isto aqui. Tem que estar nível 9, eu estou nível o quê? 6? É. Daqui 3 níveis. Vou meter força 24 e vou-te meter aqui mais um. Vou meter combate para ti. E... Antes, a única coisa que eu posso meter-te, por enquanto. Acho que é uma bichita é um presente. Acho, se não me engano. Vai uma cena para vender. Morreu?
And so I shall.
Ok.
Of course.
Eu tenho muita coisa para vender mesmo. Ok, já está. Vamos andando.
Let's see.
Adoro que o Alistair cagou no guerreiro. E o guerreiro está a dar um pau no mago. Grande Alistair. É mesmo assim, Alistair. Caga no gajo. Caguem no mago. Deixa o mago ali sozinho contra o guerreiro. Não vai dar bosta, não. Confia. Confia que é nós. Ah, Alistair, por amor de Deus.
And so I shall.
Não posso?
Delighted.
Das armas todas que eu apanhei, destas tretas todas. Deixa cá ver. Não? Mas isto é Vedas? Ah não, isto é Stunned. Esquece. Isto também é Stunned. É tudo Stunned! Olá, já tenho Stunned! Espetáculo. Já tenho tudo Stunned. Embora que este Stunned é basicamente igual, mas o que vale é que eu posso vestir isto. Aqui está-se a melhor. Yeah. Aqui no Austin. Ah não, calma aí, primeiras armas. Ah, já tenho esta adaga. Ok, já posso também meter aqui o equipamento na adaga. Pá, pelo menos para mim acho que não tem nada aqui. De jeito. Não, não estou a ver nada. Ok. Tu, Alistair. Deixa eu ver aqui. Isto é tudo igual para ti, né? É. Completamente tudo igual. Nem capacete tens. Um dia tens capacete, Alistair. Um dia. Ah, porquê que eu meti o cão? Pois é, o mago morreu. O jogo está-me a dar umas legadas gostosas, né? Porra! Acho que é agora que nós vamos enfrentar o boss. É agora. Oh, coisa bonita! É, tá puto. Alistair, vai na frente, Alistair, vai na frente. Ok, vi grande coronhada agora atrás. Nossa, nem me deixa levantar o gajo.
And so I shall.
Errou! Errou! Nossa, o gajo está a dar uma porrada no Alistair agora. Alistair, vou-te salvar, amigão! Larga o Alistair! Ok, o gajo matou o Alistair. E eu também vou morrer. Eu também vou morrer. Não, mete vida, mete vida. Não podes morrer, não podes morrer, não podes morrer. Não! Deixa-me viver! Deixa-me viver! Ah! Finish! Finish! Dei finish! Toma, filha da puta! Morre, desgraça! Toma! Não, não!
Beacon.
Não, não, calma, calma. calma, calma. Antes que eu me esqueça. Sai, demónio. Sai, demónio. Ok. Até posso fazer o seguinte. Pronto, estás nu.
Is over here. We've surely missed the signal.
Isto. Can avoid missile attacks. Eu quero isto, meu. Vou tirar esta. Eu vou tirar isto aqui que não vale nada praticamente. Eu vou meter isto.
Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Ok. Tenho aqui os barris, duvido que eu possa pegar alguma coisa, meu. A não ser que tenha algo mesmo muito importante. Este eu posso. Ui! Está aqui um gift, meu! Phonics! Vou destruir isto. Isto é para mago. É, vou destruir isto aqui. E posso apanhar os dois, se não me engano. Yeah. Ok! Então vamos acender aqui o beacon.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Este, senhoras e senhores, é o grande comandante Logan. Viu o sinal do beacon, o que é que o gajo faz?
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, vamos retirar. Caga no rei. Grande filho da puta. Olha o bicho vindo do moleque! O Duncan agora vai mostrar porque que ele é o mais fodão Grey Warden de todos. Mentira, não é o mais fodão. Mas ele é fodão. E foi assim. Ok, morremos. E foi assim que Duncan morreu. É. Adeus, Duncan. Fica bem.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember. You're the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Wait, what happened Wait, what happened to the army Wait, what happened to the army to the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to Grey Wardens and the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Obrigado, né? Muito obrigado, então. Much, much higher. I have... much, much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
Phoenix, muito obrigado, né? I will save... How did she manage to rescue us, exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Não, já disse que morreram toda a gente. I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Okay.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Thank you for helping, Morgan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Que fofo, até ela faz comida. Não posso? O que é que eu tenho aqui? Uma adaga. Tudo que eu mais queria. Ok.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm fine, I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name.
Famous!
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth?
Essa
From the
mesmo.
legends?
Uhum.
Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Pá, sim, conheço um pouco de magia, né? Tipo, tu podes transformar-te na porra de um dragão. Mas sim, é só um bocadinho de magia. Qualquer um transforma na porra de um dragão. Qualquer um. Deixa cá ver. Your family must be very old and powerful. Yes! We can save them, blah blah blah. So, why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course not. I changed when most of the brothers are no more. Let someone else do it now. The land is hardly united thanks to the king. Yeah. The land is hardly united thanks to the brain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Filho da
Now
puta!
that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Is the real reward here, not me. Mentira, tu também és um reward agora. You will help us fight the Blight? No. What is Archdemon exactly? Deixa o jogo explicar o que é um Archdemon.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Basicamente existem 7 deuses antigos, que são basicamente considerados os 7 deuses falsos, e basicamente eles são corrompidos pelo Blight e tal, e eles transformam-se nos Archdemons, que são os líderes aqui dos Darkspawn. Deixa eu ver. Then we need to find these Archdemons.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Arl Eamon, the Earl of the Red Cliff?
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Uma boa ideia. Shall we keep in mind Vogan? No, nem fudendo. Everyone will see danger. That sounds like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Shall we? There are other allies you could count on.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Basicamente esse vai ser o jogo inteiro. Sim. Spoiler do jogo. Construir a porra do exército para a batalha final. Pronto, está aqui dita a história mais básica e podre do jogo, tirando todas as outras histórias e contos e os personagens do meu parecer. É isso aí mesmo. Why not? Is that the Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't suppose you could ever need any help? Yes, thank you for everything, Famous.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Aye, aye. Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Nossa. É tipo, olha, só vejo vossas vidas como pagamento. Aceitem a minha filha. Oh, esse pagamento está do caraças. Vou-te a contar, Flema. Very well. We'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Né?
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
We don't know. She won't come. I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Claro, Morgan, vai lá.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I have no problems. No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Essa é uma ajuda, né? Oh, get over yourself first. We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Ah, para ela. I do really famous dog. Não, que bosta de pergunta. Have you never been outside in the wilds?
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Okay. Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Okay. What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother.
Nem fudendo.
I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
A sério que é a única pergunta que tens de fazer? Sabes cozinhar? É nóis. Never mind him. You don't have to cook. Then you can subtitle for our time. Excellent. Never mind. You don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Amigão. Porra. Vai ser machista, eu escolho para outro lugar, ok? How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
É a primeira vez que eu vejo porque que nós só podemos ter 3 companions. É porque tem que ser grupos pequenos ou senão os Darkspawns vão nos detectar. A sério. Essa é a primeira vez, porque honestamente sempre caguei para estas perguntas. Uau! Tá bom. The Darkspawn are captured the Darkspawn are captured farther in the forest.
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
Okay, tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths.
Yeah.
I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Okay. Is there any reason to go Lothering then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Tá. Okay, I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my
Sorry.
hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
E pronto. É assim que... Olha, aprovação de todos. E é assim que vamos começar a nova jornada. Agora, a verdadeira jornada do Dragon Age Origins, que é fazer aliados, fazer um exército e derrotar o Archdemon. Bom? Até a próxima.